Okay, now I'm back. I stopped the stream to restart it to see if that will fix it. Now that I reconnected to Twitch, see if that fixes anything. There it goes. Okay, there it goes. I'm back. I'm back live on Twitch, and I should be back live on YouTube also. But okay, so this is my cool little app. I was gonna add it to my thing here. Let's see if I can do that. Let's see. We'll go add browser source. Okay, and then I just need to take this thing, put it in here, and see what that does. Woohoo! I don't have a background on it though, and it's obviously got some flaws. I just have it go right across my screen. That's a little excessive. And apparently it's bigger than I wanted. So yeah, it needs a background though. That's not going to work. It's too, I mean, I guess it doesn't have to have a background if I move my screen out of the way, covering up all my stuff anyway. But then that shrinks my whole screen area. And I can... I don't know the best way to do this, to be honest. Would it be better to do... I don't know. I got to figure out where I put that. Or put a background on it. But then I'm still covering up screens, so I guess it doesn't matter. I'll figure out some way to make that work, but for now... Also, I can't really see it. It's covered. I can't read it! I did. I vibe coded this. Well, kind of. I mean, I had to go tweak it like you would. But I got it to kind of work what I wanted to. And now it's... so I went and decided, hey, let's do this. This is what AI is supposed to be good at, right? Vibe coding little simple applets. And that's what I did. So I can connect it to my various platforms. And now it tracks my subscriber totals. I just need to put a background on it because it's not... Without a background, I can't see it well enough. Okay, let's do a quick little edit to it. Two things. First, can we lessen the gap between the bar and put a I guess a white background. I mean, clear is cool, but it needs to have something else. Put a white background on it. Because as is, the items on the screen Yes, I have APIs. I had to go create an API key for both Twitch and Google, so I can connect to both. But once I put in the API keys and put in my and what I wanted to connect to, it's pretty easy. It's Node.js using React. I'm using TypeScript. Woohoo! now I got a background. But, okay, so there's something kind of weird. So, like, if you look at that, and then I go look at my... So see how these blue things are right where they're kind of where they're supposed to be. But on the bar, it's kind of like the bar in the app. It's not... That's weird. It's not displaying the same thing. It's like, why is that? Is there like a... let's go here. Is there a setting option that I'm missing? Huh. Because you can see that my footballs are not set at the values. And they're not showing the goals. And there's no settings. There's something weird going on, man. What is going on with that? Getting me some weirdities. Oh, it's set up as a browser extension. So this is like a web page if you're wondering that. And this is just the settings for it. This is just my settings in the browser. And then when you're... And now this is actually set up as a extension within OBS. So when I open this, so this is my where I'm hosting it on my local host, and it shows all the values like it's supposed to. But then on my OBS extension, when I link it, it's not showing those values. So I'm trying to figure out why. Okay, so on my browser, the values show my settings, but in OBS, when set up as a browser extension, the settings are not set. Thus, they are all false. 100. Very weird. See how when I make this big, this is the browser extension. You can see that it doesn't have I can't set the settings in here because that's just not a thing. Yeah, tell it to get a grip. Stupid OBS, pay attention, man. I have settings in there. Read them. So there's something about when you set it up as the browser extension, but it's not, it's like it's a separate window. It's almost like I have different settings set. It shouldn't be that way. It should be whatever I have set, because I did save it to local storage, so it's supposed to be reading whatever my local storage is saying. Or, let's see, let's pause this. Or you can give my OBS extension the ability to set the settings as needed, perhaps as link parameters, i.e. localhost 3000 /. goals. Let's see. Twitch equals 250. YouTube equals 50. Combined equals 300. Oh yeah, vibe coding will teach you. You just got to be willing to get in there and learn it. So, yeah. I mean, get in there, play with it, figure out what the problem is. See, one of my view looking at this, one of the view problems I'm having is I'm having trouble getting this blue piece that's supposed to be following the line, but something about it, it's having trouble positioning it. And I have to kind of, I may have to go in there and kind of tweak with that myself because the AI can't figure out how to align those. Because you can see at 100%, the blue bar is like out of control. And I think part of the problem is it's not using the bar percents. It might be using the entire length of the bar. That might be the problem. It's supposed to be using the same bar percents. This is why it's at 100%, it's off the chart. Instead of at 100%, it should be at this goal line. And I think that would fix a lot of it. I think right now we're looking at it. I bet you that's what it's doing. Trying a new thing. So this will allow, the reason I'm asking it to let me do it this way is because I don't want to store the settings on my server if I don't have to, because I'm actually thinking this could be kind of a cool little app to give other people. So if I can figure out how to best distribute it, I can, my goal for today in Unity. Yes, I am planning to work on Unity. My goal today is to plug in my playbook stuff. But because I was trying to work on the last few days of getting the playbook stuff working. So now I want to see if I can, now that I've got that stuff kind of functioning and my play stuff is kind of doing what it's supposed to, my goal is to try to plug it in so it displays in some way on the screen. Or plug anything in to Unity from my back-end services, because I really haven't got anything there talking to my services yet. And I think that'll be cool to finally make that connection between my Unity and the back end. That is my goal. But I let this distract me because I thought it'd be kind of cool to have. But and one more tweak I'm going to try to have this thing do. Let's go here and put this in here. Oops. Hey, look, it fixed it. So now my goals are showing on there. Now I just need one more little tweak. I think the blue current values are positioning based on the total length of the bar, not on the progress bar area. That does not include the goal areas. Thus, it is not aligning with the blue line. It's not 100% though. The the one thing I need left is I want the little blue. See how the little numbers underneath that show my current values 190, 17, 207. They're supposed to be in line with the blue bar here. Because when the further you get towards the goal here, this number gets further and further off, and then it's not on the screen because it lines up with the edge of the goal. And I think that's the problem. We're looking at this thing is lining up by the percentage that is the total length, and start and goal here are not part of the total length. And that's where things are breaking down. So right now I just have it trying to recalculate the position of these blue parts. And I think I want to give it a little right side padding because there's a little left side padding, but there's no right side padding. Aha! Look at that. It lined up. Oh, it's looking pretty sweet, man. Looking pretty sweet. All right, so the only other thing is, let's give it a little light, right side padding. Last thing for now. The left has a little margin padding, but the right does not. Can we add that to the right? Yeah, I've threatened to backhand the AI a couple of times. That's what they need to do. They need to give you a little robot that instead of being inside the computer, he sits and types. So when you give it command, it types, and then whenever it messes up, you just smack it on the back of the head. No, 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 no. How does who type so fast? Me? Oh, you mean how the AI would type? If you're talking about me, I've been typing since forever. So, and I have my cool split keyboard here, so it allows me to type fast without my wrists hurting. I probably type, I think the last time I checked my typing speed, it was somewhat close to between 60 and 70 words a minute. It's not, I'm not like lightning fast. It depends on what I'm typing too. I mean, the more complex it is, obviously I'm a lot slower. Didn't even do anything. Did you even do anything? So trying to add some margin-y stuff. I don't see it doing anything. Did that do anything? Huh. I didn't even do anything. Oh, it shows it there. Do I need to like refresh it somehow? See, I have. It looks nice and centered here, but something's... But it's not showing it in here. Huh. Oh, I know the problem. Never mind. It's not It's not the app's fault. It's probably my fault. Let's add another 900 on here. Let's take that to a 900. Aha, there it is. 900 is probably too much, but at least, yeah. I could probably change that a little bit, but I'll go back here. Change that to 850. And then this could probably be like 500. Nah, too much. The 850 is close, but the now I'm just getting nitpicky here. Let's go 550, and we'll change this to 840. Okay, I think I got it. All right, so let's put this down here, and we'll drag this guy down to about there. All right, people, start following, start subscribing, push my football to the end zone. Help me get there, man. I should probably put like, no, that wouldn't work. I don't want to make it more complicated. It doesn't need to be any more complicated. I've got cool football themed goal counters now. Woohoo! All right. Where was I? I can close this now. Oh, I can't close this now. Oh, I got to keep this running. I got to turn this into an app somehow. So I don't know how to, so I can compile it and run it. I don't have to leave my code running. How do I turn this into an app now? I want to be able to start this server without opening. Do I just have to browse to it? Without opening VS Code. Probably be good to know how I'm supposed to do that anyway. Yeah, I need to compile it to an XE, but this is JavaScript though. Does it still compile to an XE or does it compile to a DLL? I totally burned my morning doing this, but it's a cool thing. Everything's possible, my friend. Everything's possible. There's no such thing as not possible. It's people who say a coding problem is not possible are people who don't know how to do it. But I'm a person who doesn't know how to do it, but I've also learned that the only reason I think it's not possible is because I don't know how. So I know that if you look around and teach yourself or use AI or do the research, it's possible. Every app idea you can come up with is possible. Every one of them. No, I don't care if it's creating AI that'll destroy the world. It's possible. We just don't know how to do it yet. Now, I hope we don't try to learn how to do that one, but I'm just saying the code exists. People are creating apps all the time that can do all the things that we want them to do. But it's just some stuff we haven't done yet. We don't know how to create it. We haven't tried. We haven't attempted. Somebody hasn't gone out there and figured out the what's and warehouse, the what's and what house. I don't think I've got the right name term there, but what's and wherefores? I don't know. But it's all possible. And you say, given the current technology, well, the current technology is just simply that you have to go and create the current technology. You know, we'll figure out a way to destroy the world without the help of AI, I'm sure. So we don't need AI to destroy the world. We've already created that ability. What we need to do is create an omniscient AI that keeps us from destroying ourselves. Its sole purpose in life is to keep us from destroying ourselves. Sees us creating destructive AI, it goes, no! Kills, turns off that ability. Yeah, what it would do is it would like send out bomb squads and disable everybody's nuclear weapons. That would be a good start. It's just like, okay, nuclear weapons are off the table. Can't have that. We're taking those away. Hey, how come? Oh, what the heck? What is my app doing here? Oh, yeah, I gotta do that too. Darn gone. How long have I been I've only been streaming for 30 minutes. I feel like I've been streaming longer than that. Probably because I've been working all morning on this thing. Now, it is possible that maybe I could just put this on like, I don't know, a local website. Just deploy it to my local website. A local host server. Or even just put it out on my... No. I don't know how the WebSockets would work if I'm running it from a different website. Can I like put this out on... I mean, it might work. Like on my HostGator and just let it work out there. Come on, don't exaggerate. I think it was 2. I started it once and then I stopped. Let's not go crazy. Slight detour. Creating a... Let's just do this. Creating a cool... YouTube, Twitch, subscriber, or goal tracker, sub follower goal tracker. Change my title. At least for this stream. It'll be a temporary stream. So, yeah. I do need to go do other stuff. But so far, I haven't broke my thing. I don't know. It's doing all this stuff, but I don't know if... I feel like... Maybe it is breaking stuff and it's just not showing up. Oh, it is totally not... It's totally broken. It's totally lost it. I don't even have it running right now. What the heck? Or maybe it is running, but it's just totally showing breaking. It's a lot of errors here. I'm surprised it's showing on there still. It's updating the README file, which doesn't do anything. ultimately, I probably don't, like you said, I probably don't need all this crap. I could just I could probably just deploy it to a web server, and then I have to. You know, if you don't mess with it, you can't improve it. You can't make things better by not touching it. But also you can frustrate yourself. So yeah, things get broken sometimes. Oops, no. I thought I put this in. No. Well, honestly, it shouldn't be changing anything of relevance right now. So really, all it's doing is adding or creating the files that are for compiling it. I mean, not for compiling it, for creating a standalone app. So all of my code that makes this work is right here. So if the new stuff it's doing doesn't work, I'm not too concerned about it because it's not really. See, it's doing some minor stuff. It's changing package values and stuff that it needs to make this compilable. Setting a path to my compilabilities. Okay, seems to be fixed. All of my errors have gone away. Okay. Yeah, errors are gone. I'm gonna take this little piece and put it in my how to use it stuff. And since I created a new thing, let's optimize schemes. So new section group. We'll call it goal counter. Goal. Let's see. Sub. Follower. Goal. Go here, and we'll add a page. And we'll call it set. And readme. I'll go like this. Right. Honestly, I don't even know how to do this. I mean, it says it did it, but I don't know. Let's see. All right, so we got restarting over here, client connected, blah, blah, blah. Add a browser, optional. Like you said, I think it might just be easier just to put this on a server, on a web server, and have it run. Like deploy it to a local web server. Do I have a local web server I can use? Your OBS sub counter should now work correctly as a standalone app without the dim error. You can run it using the batch file we created earlier or directly with npm commands. What's the batch? Oh, this guy? All right, let's see what happens. Let's go in here batch file, go to my C, go to my Git repos, go to my OBS football sub counter, and run this little bat file. So let's see what happens if I close this, because I don't need it anymore, hopefully. And then we're going to start this. I think. Did that do it? Echo. Check if Node.js is installed. Where Node? No. This window will stay open while the counter is running. Oh, will it? Is it doing stuff? Oh, wait, what? What just happened? All right, so failed to load. Oh, okay. So we're not 100% here. We are not 100%, folks. Things are still a little wonky. You let me down, AI. You didn't get it right the first try, like you ever do. Client application built successfully. So it did try to client application built successfully. The window will stay open while the counter is running. Do not close this window if you want to use the counter in OBS. Yeah, well, that's fine, but it'd be nice if it actually worked. Okay, so I ran the bat file to start it up, but got this error. Sit in the cabinet. Yeah. One of these days AI will be... The trick is for AI to get to the point that it knows what you mean, not what you say. It's actually pretty smart about ignoring typos or working around typos or even figuring out what you actually meant to type. Because you know me, I add E's to not and T's to no and all kinds of extra stuff. My hands just throw stuff in. Yes, you do. it's okay though, because humans are really pretty good at figuring out what you meant and not what you said. But yeah, AI is pretty good about figuring it out too. All right, let's try this batch file again. Let's see if it's any better. Building client application. OBS goal, Webpack. Oh, we kind of started to start, but we blew up. Starting optional parameters, example, press Control C to stop server when done. Throw error, error. We made progress, but we still kind of blew up. Almost started, but new error. Is that a thing? Let's go make sure it actually has dist. All right, so it says cannot find module. Get repos, OBS football sub counter, dist, server index.js, dist. Oh, there's no server there. It's just index.js. Oh, that's why. Try to point to a file that doesn't exist. server build isn't working because blah 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 still has module, but you've switched your project to use ESM. So in other words, you only fixed part of the problem and not the whole problem. So it uses NPM. So as a compiled app, if I want to allow people to use this, they would need to have NPM installed, or I would need to have it auto install NPM. Which, I don't know. Ah, it still says server. Why is it looking at server? That's like at the wrong value here. I says it cannot find module, but I already can tell you what the problem is with that one. Just to let you know, man, there's no server folder here. Still in error. Also, it says cannot find. I could probably fix this one myself, but I'm gonna tell it. It says cannot find index.js dist server index.js. There is no server /index, but there is a dist index.js. So my whole morning session has gone to creating this. And then I have to log off, go eat some lunch or some food. I haven't eaten anything today after doing my 10-mile bike ride. And then get myself going on the day, take care of a couple of personal issues, and then I log back in probably about an hour and a half later. So, but then I'll be doing Unity because I'm gonna stop. This is it. I threw away my Friday to create a cool counter, but now my Friday afternoon is going to be more usable. Promise. It's just one of those things. I think this is kind of cool, man. I feel like it needs to have a little less space between the bars, but I'm not worried about it right now. I can live with it as is. I love how it says, oh, I see it. I know what the problem is. And then it does something and it doesn't help at all. It's like, oh, I know the problem. I can see the problem now. Let me fix it. And it doesn't do anything. It's like, but oh, no. This time I got it. It's like, you're just like, you keep saying that, but so far, it's like, I'm not seeing the fix. Yes, let's close all the tabs there. Go ahead and run this again. Client connected. Hey, I think it's working now. No errors. Everybody's happy. So now, now I just need to run this thing. If I want to remember that I need to run this thing. Spam risk. Hold on. I'm going to take a spam risk call, so hold on a second. Now they know my number. They just hung up. But it's one of those, oh, he does exist. Quick, let's pass this on to everybody. You suck. Hate you all. All right, so there you go, man. I've got my OBS counter running. Somebody needs to subscribe and show me the new numbers. Come on, people. If you're watching me right now and you haven't subscribed, this is the time to do it because I want to see the numbers change on my cool little counter thing that I created. And no, Nintendo and Savinicus, don't go creating other accounts and connecting just to do it. I need real people. I want real subscribers. I need to go from 17 to 20 or 50. Let's see if I can get the YouTube people to get to 50 before the Twitch people can get me to 250. Since I'm close to 200 there, I had to kind of cheat it. No, you don't need to test it. What I need is somebody who wants to subscribe and test it. And I should know because it'll pop up a little thing up here that says somebody followed me or subscribed. So I have that. But we need some people to come in there and kind of go, yeah, man, I'll check it out. All right, so what can I do for the next 25 minutes? Hold on, I got to step away for a quick What? What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't remember muting anything. Maybe oh maybe you got cotton. Did you take the cotton out of your ears this morning when you took a shower? Uh, yeah, sorry about that. Yeah. I mute when I walk away because I never know what random sound is going to be hitting my mic when I'm not around. So I mute it. And I usually remember to unmute it. I didn't do that today. Sorry. Oh, it's 12 o'clock. My time's up. I was hoping to get this fixed. I'm not sure what happened, why it didn't work. Because it's like if has, then we're appending. I mean, this logically works. So let's look at one of these other guys. Move. Oh. Wait. Oh, no, we're good. So this one ends at 6. And 6 should have qualified for a medium pass. So that should have triggered the medium pass. Tell logic to work better. And you forgot. Yeah, maybe a little bit. So, okay, so it got this. Final Y. What is it looking at? Maybe final Y is grabbing the wrong thing. Because the screen it figured, yeah, I think it's not, it's final Y should be final Y move position. So it should be final move position of final Y, not final Y. Because I think it's items that have extra stuff after. About to go have a slap AI. Not exactly. Do these guys all have something at the end? Yeah, they all have something at the end. Okay. Yeah, that's the problem. Okay. I see the problem. The final Y position should be the final Y move position. Some routes don't end in a move. And I think that is resulting in the determination for those routes failing. Failing? Failing. Man, I miss PS3 gaming. Those are the days you have to worry about downloading gigs after gigs after gigs after the gigs to play a freaking game. You can download maybe 100 if that GTA 6, but the other games are like maybe 50 gigs at most. These games are ridiculous on gigabytes. I'm trying to play my Call of Duty game yet. I got to download another freaking update worth over 100 gigs. Hey, on PC, that's commonplace, man. There are some games on PC nowadays that are easily 100 gigs. Sometimes 200 or 300 gigs on some PC games. I forgot how big Diablo was. I think it was like 200, 250 gigs. It's crazy how big these games get nowadays. I mean, even on phone games, little Android games, you could download 2 or 3 gigs worth of a game. And those games are supposed to be tiny and light, right? No, not maximum depth. Pause. Not necessarily maximum depth. Just the last move position in the route. Some routes backtrack, so they might actually be a smaller depth. At the end. Yeah, that's a lot. And the thing, and when you download them, you have to have some pretty good. I mean, think about it. If you're doing if you've got a 100 gigs, if 100 gigs a second, or no, is it? It's no, a gigabyte. It's common to have a gigabyte per second download, right? So you're still talking a long time, but a gigabyte is a lot for home people. Yeah, I don't go on Fridays. I should, but I don't. Fridays are my get work done because I don't get to work anymore until Sunday or Saturday night. So get to, don't want to, however you want to look at that. Why is it changing my numbers? Don't change my comments. They are fine. Each y increment is 2.5 yards. So I have them set the way I want them. Just fix the final y position. Really? I don't even pay attention to what my rating is. Do I have a rating? I've never even checked. I probably have like a 2 rating. No, I'm pretty good. I don't know what my rating is though. Maybe that's why I don't get any calls. Maybe somebody's been reporting me for being lame or something. And I've got a 3-star rating, and that's why nobody. They said, "Well, we don't want to hand this guy off because he sucks." Let's undo this nonsense. Gonna undo this nonsense. This one we'll keep. Actually, not 0 to 5 yards. This is like 0 to 7.5 yards. It's like 0 to 7. And this is like 7 to 15. And this is greater than 15. Oh, I let that keep that one. Now I gotta go playbook, Control C, npm run again. Wow. Alright. Update. Saved. Pullback, final Y position. Why are my other ones not getting a final Y position? Is it not going through the other people? Get formation with ID blah. Position FB, final Y position -2. Screen pass detected. But why is it not logging the other people? Is it not even going through the other routes? Huh. I don't even think it's looking at the other routes. We do have multiple route assignments. Find the final move action. Go through route actions in reverse. Where is it actually? Get information with ID format. Position. 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 No valid position, colon. We got here, but I feel like we're not going through the list. Because it only does one. It's only doing the fullback. Play type groups. Screen version. 7. Deleted old version of play. 1. But I'm still not seeing. Because I should be seeing like a bunch of these. Because it's not. Oh, is eligible receiver. Oh, wait. Only evaluate eligible receivers and backs. Oh, is it filtering out crap? Oh, man. Where is this? It's going to return. Is eligible receiver position string. Eligibles. Yeah, RB1, RB2, RB3, and I'm not even using those numbers. It's just I do have fullback and running back. Come to think of it, why aren't I just using all of them? Why doesn't it just look through all the routes? I mean, every position except center. We don't need to filter any positions. I mean, as long as it's not an offensive lineman. I'm getting rid of that. I don't know why we have that. I'm dumping it. That's nonsense. Don't care. Just allow my app to work. Route assignments. Find the last move position, valid Y. Go through the route actions in reverse to find the last move with valid Y position. All right, let's do that. Still not going through any other positions. It's putting them down, but it's just not iterating. Honestly, I don't. Oh, that's going through each position in the route assignment. But you know what? I think my problem might be in the actual call to this thing. Get the formation, check its goal information. Check if the formation is goal information. Process routes based on base play type directly. Pass groups. Now determine pass play groups. Played out route assignments. Something's going on here. It's supposed to be all the route assignments, but we're not going through them all. All right, let's put a print up here. Just the very first thing it does to see if maybe we're skipping stuff. Format.print. All right. And then we'll stop. Oh, you know what? That might have been the problem last time when I removed that. I didn't do the stop and start last time. That's probably what happened. Ah, there we go. Oh, you know what? I do have my offensive linemen do move sometimes, though. I do need to. I do need to exclude them so that they don't. And block does exclude them. The exclusion is block, because you're not going to go out for a route and then block. So you don't need to filter any positions. But are any positions by type. However, we do need to filter out any position with block in their block center block center block right. Block left in their action list as they are not going to be a target for the ball. I said I was going to do Unity this afternoon. Did you not pay attention to me when I said that? Okay, it is afternoon, but I meant like in my afternoon session, which will take place after I stop this session, go do my day stuff, and come back in the afternoon. Which at this point looks like I'm going to be stopping here. I meant to stop at 12, but I wanted to fix this last little issue and then go do my midday break, where I go eat some food and go get myself ready for the afternoon, where I go get little tasks and chores and stuff done around the house, things that I try to get done every day. And then I will come back and work on Unity this afternoon. But I wanted to see if I can fix this one little problem. And is my route action actually... Hopefully it's not using an ID. Not half the time, don't exaggerate. It was maybe 10 minutes. Jeez. Stop. Why does it keep changing this? I keep telling it to stop messing with my comments, you stupid thing. Stop changing my comments. Okay, why? Stop changing my distance comments. Oh, wait, why does that say 7 there? Oh, that's not. What is going on? Why is there 7s in final? Okay, AI, are you having a stroke? I think AI is having a stroke. What the heck? What the heck? AI, I think you're having a stroke, buddy. is going on? If what is going? What are you doing? Think. All right, I'm pretty sure AI is having a stroke. Stop it! All right, okay, I gotta stop you where you are. You're having a bad day. It's Friday. Maybe you need to take the rest of the day off. Why? What is going on, man? Final Y, final Y, final Y. What is this? Medium. I don't know, man. What is going? Wow. Okay. Think I got it fixed. Don't know what you were doing there. I'm pretty sure you don't either. I think you had a stroke. Whatever the heck that was doing, I have no idea. Okay, so yeah, it definitely was having an issue. Okay, so what did we end up with? Screen, medium, pass. Screen and medium pass. So it looks like it did do what I wanted. My medium. It should have got a short in there though. But oops, wrong one. It got screen and medium pass, but why didn't it get a short? Pretty sure short should have covered that tight end 1 position. Let's see here. So a 4. Oh. No. Because he starts at -1. Oh. Huh. Starting position, lineup position. Okay, so that's interesting. So I have another issue for this to calculate correctly. Lineup position Y needs to be subtracted from the or added to, which would change this to a 3. Because right now it thinks it's a medium because he's actually running starting from a square back. So lineup position should either be 0 or whatever negative values they are, so that we can tell where they're actually at. And that's actually important because like if this running back decides to run to here, it's going to start him at minus whatever, and it's going to still think it's a screen pass all the way up to some distance up here because it's going to subtract like 3 squares from it. So got to change this one more time. Need one more edit. We need to add the lineup Y position to the final Y position. to offset where they start from the number they move forward to determine the final distance downfield. That's it's an interesting scenario there. I didn't even consider. And again, this is probably easy logic to be adding. I probably shouldn't be giving it to AI who's been on a hallucinating tour, but I think I'm good. I think this is good. I'm gonna stop. It's 12:30. I'm gonna go do my midday, get my life together stuff. And I may even have to spend 30, 40 minutes studying my lines for tonight because I got practice tonight. And then I'll come back and we'll do Unity this afternoon. I'm going to try and plug in my playbook code to Unity and see where we're at with that. I don't know. I've never got that working. We'll see how it goes. I don't know how many hours I'll have. Hopefully I'll have 2 or 3 that I can spend on it and see where we're going from there.